Hello everyone, we're gaming today. I'm trying out some gaming today. So we're in a game, and you guys are gonna watch me game. Started this new game, Knights and Brides. I've played a few other games on Facebook, but I used to play Farmville, but now Farmville's kind of out of service. And I haven't played games in a while, so now I decided that I was gonna play a game today. So welcome everyone. Let me see if I can share this out. Share this out. Too much. Go to my channel. So yeah, anybody want to come do gaming with me or chat? Kind of creepy the sound. I might turn it off. I don't know. So let's share this out so people can find me. It's a gaming day, so we can. We send it to a few people. I know there's a few people that game, so let's see if they want to come up. Let me see. Where is my Trish? There's Trish. See, she's around. All right. We are going to stop from. What am I going? What's going on here? Okay. Why is it not? Okay, I don't know if you guys see that. What happened? Hey, Echo. Let me share the a link so you guys can come up, and you guys can teach me how to play game on here. Invite. Let's see. Invite you guys. I've never gamed on here, so this is like a new thing. Okay, so am I on? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go to my other and see if people can see me play the game. Yes, do you want it? Okay. So let me go on my other stream and see if what am I doing? Ding ding. Are you coming up, Echo? Let me know so I can put you on here and then we can talk. All right, so I don't want to play yet until I get can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if you can actually see it. Yeah, totally. I need more room in my room. Okay, let me. Ooh, you hear that? Okay, it just shows me that. You hear that? Well, let me turn the volume down on this. I don't see the game. Okay, stop sharing, and then we'll share it again. Okay, so see if I can share it again. Present. Oh, you're doing your cam setup. Okay. So maybe that's what I need to share right there, right? Okay, you guys can see me when I play. Can you see me playing it now? Let's see. Let's see if I go. Oh yeah, you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it now. Oh, I'm gonna shut off the sound though. It's annoying. Anybody else think the sound is annoying? Let's pick some apples. Let's pick some apples. And the gift. Oh, there's a gift. Oh, another gift. Some pine. We got some pine over here. Some logs. We got some creepy sounds going on. Hey, Sister Winnie. Prayers to you too. Thank you for being here. Thumbs up for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up for me. Thank you. Oh, good morning, Nick. Oh, I uploaded, you guys, I uploaded a video this morning already on Crafty Trout. I mean, on Cast Love channel. I did angel messages for the morning. So if anybody want to go listen to them after. And I tried something new. And it was just a thing that happened. Let's water this tree. Oh. Well, I'm fixing something here. Okay. Well, we don't have enough stuff to fix something. Oh, we don't want to spend the money yet. Well, this is a brand new game that I'm playing today. Never played this one before. Ooh, look at that. I'm still setting up. And then click on the link. Okay. Are you clicking on the link yet? Let me see. Oh, there you are. Hey.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much. Just taking something for the pain.
Oh, you got pain?
I'm one of those, for me to get comfortable, I gotta sit or lay awkwardly. But in the long run, it leads to pain. Trying to break myself of the habit, but it's like subconscious now.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta move around too, and I have arthritis. So when the weather changes, my bones change too. So let me turn off the
Yeah.
music. There we go.
Yeah, it's got
That's
my
better.
my left hip and my left knee.
Oh wow. Look at them flying over there. Look at them coins. Look at that. If that was real life, that'd be cool, right?
I
Ching
know
ching.
playing these
Shit.
games are like it's like I wish I could just be that easy to make that much money.
I know. Ching. But it's these games are a good strategy, right? Because even in real life, you can use these as
Yeah.
replicas because, like even in the game, you can only do so much and then you got to give it a day, right? And same in life.
Yeah.
Like you can only play so far in a game unless you want to spend money.
Plus,
And
there's
if you don't,
there's also the whole problem solving with some of these
that's what I
games.
mean. Yeah, like you figure it out without having to spend all the money and it helps you in your life. I used to play Farmville and it had literally helped me to be more creative and motivated me to create my own life, my real life like that. It was like I had everything on my game. I had my kids, I had my animals, I had my my game husband.
What's that one I got into? I got addicted to. Became quite big. Animal Crossing.
I don't know if I've ever played that. I don't think I've
It
ever played
was
it.
someone. I was listening to all these people playing on the Nintendo Switch. So when I got my Switch, I was like, "Oh, that's just a little kitty game." And next thing I know, I'm like addicted. Like, oh, I need more wood to do this and rocks, and I need all this stuff. Where is it?
No doubt, right?
It's like that game Minecraft. You need to build something. I need wood. I need this. I need that.
My son plays that one. He's played that one for years. I don't know if he still plays it, but
It's such
I
a
don't really
basic.
pay attention
Yeah.
to my 20-something-year-old guys, what they
It,
play,
it
right?
it is such a basic game, but like again, it's like you got to go hunt down things.
Yeah,
Kind
he's
of like
played that one. He played
yeah.
that one since he was like 7 years old.
Oh, it's made that guy the creator made him like oodles of money.
Oh, I know, right?
It's like the Tetris guy. Was I making a
Oh,
movie?
Tetris was fun.
You ever hear that story about the guy?
No.
Cause they're making a movie about him, but he worked for a company in Russia, I think it was. Everything was owned by the Russian government when he made that game, and they
Oh,
couldn't sell it because they knew that the Russian government would be like, nope, since you used all stuff and all time, that's ours.
wow.
Eventually, they did. Russia sold it, made a deal with Nintendo, and
Oh,
then the
I always
guy,
liked that game. It was one of those
yeah,
easy games.
yeah,
You didn't
but
really have to put a lot of mind to it, and just it was fun.
but it's got an interesting happy ending because the guy who helped Nintendo make that deal not only helped the creator move to America, he lives in Washington, but he got him the game ownership of the game.
Oh, that's good. At least he got something out of it at the end for all the work that he did, right? Like he wasn't
Yeah,
all the work that he did wasn't in vain.
yeah,
I
and
don't
I
know what
guess
this one.
a psychiatrist used it to do a study on addiction
Oh, wow.
because that's an addictive game.
Oh, look at that. I'm out of money. Look at this. Like already I'm out of money. Like
I
out
know
of
that's what they
like
get. Yeah, that's how they get you. Like, oh, you want more? You gotta watch a video or spend real world money.
yeah, I no this one's here they don't make you watch game. But if I played it on my tablet maybe. Okay, I don't have everything to fix it, so I need more nails. And I need more so you can just ask for it too, right? Like you need. That's what I like about here. You can ask your friends and if other people play it, right?
Hmm.
But yeah, so this is like just one of them. Let's see if I can water the plant without money. Some things you can still do without money. Oh yeah, I can still water the plant with it. Oh no, it took a coin right there for watering it. What's this?
Yeah, I got back into one of my weaknesses for games,
What game's
Legos,
that?
Lego video games.
Lego?
Yeah, they
Let
make
go my
Lego.
ego.
I am a big Lego fan as a kid, and when they made those games, I'm like, ooh, Lego.
I love Lego, like real Lego though. Like
Oh
like
yeah,
play like.
I do have a few. I want to get more, but they're just. I saw one. It's of a Star Destroyer, and all this thing is laying down is almost the length of an average human.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, if I got that thing, I'd have a room just for it and guns on it. Like anybody sneezes.
I should have went after the rocks first because the rocks is what gives you the power.
Ah,
Oh, invite friends. I don't even have any friends here yet, so let's get some friends on this one. All right, so request. Oh, one. I only have one friend. I can only request for one friend. Seriously? That's
probably
stupid.
start you off like that, and then you got to build your way up, maybe.
Well, I'm gonna get out of this game now, and I'm gonna see if play the other one. The other one I play is called games, playing games. I go to. It's hard to find them sometimes. I go to web games, and then I go to your games, my games. Oh, there we go. I play Tango. I play Nightbirds, and I play Klondike. Klondike. That was the first one I played. Is Klondike. I have them all private though.
Have you ever heard of a bird called the ghost bird?
No.
It's a nickname for this bird, and it's got its eyes are just like boom like that. It's got a big mouth. But some of the sounds it makes, if you were in the nighttime, out and it was dark, and you heard it, you might be running back to go indoors. I mean, it's like
I
out
was
of a
watching
horror
something
movie.
creepy last night. Oh my god! I watched some of the people that do the the afterlife and connecting with people afterlife through the spirit box and stuff, right? I watch
Oh yeah.
Real Life Paranormal. I think that's the one. Real Life Paranormal. No, the real afterlife. No, afterlife. The real afterlife. So I watch her, and then I watch this other guy. Is Real Life Paranormal. I think that I watched the two of them that do the spirit boxes that have been connecting with all the people that have recently died or disappeared. And yeah, well, I watched the one last night. It was kind of really creepy because the spirit's like, it was literally like saying things like, like it almost seemed like the spirit was talking to me, like the watcher, like, and that creeped me out. The girl that was doing it, she's just like, she didn't, I don't think she noticed that. I don't know, like the spirit was talking about somebody, and it said somebody's watching, you're watching, or somebody's, I don't know. It made me feel like it was directly talking to me. It was really creepy.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. So I just shut my camera off. Like I close my camera because it makes me nervous. That shit makes me nervous. So I just close my camera. So this is the other one I've been playing for a while. I kind of know this one a little bit. So it's basically the same one kind of, but it's different. I've already kind of farther. I have cows there, and I have chickens.
Ooh.
And I don't have pigs yet. So I have chickens and cows, and let's make some more feed. I got to make more feed here. Got to plant more. Got to plant more seeds. Got to plant more wheat and more bananas. That's for the chickens. The wheat and bananas makes chicken feed. And as you can see, my chickens are hungry. Should I play some background music?
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna find a video of that bird call and post it on Facebook.
So yeah, we can also, like, as YouTubers, we can also react to videos, right? Like we can talk about videos.
Yeah, but I was reading up on that, and it said something about you can do it like 10 seconds or whatever of a clip, or get permission.
Well, I mean, like, what do they call that? They use fair use.
Yeah,
When
you
you're
got to
doing,
do certain. Uh, some people though, if they don't like what you're saying, they can come after you.
well, I
But
mean,
like,
like review, an
yeah,
honest review, like an honest review, not anything like no shade, like no, like not coming on there to like bad, make them look in a bad light, but like s- saying our thoughts on it. Like that's just our thoughts or whatever on it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. But yeah,
it can be
I've
movies
seen this.
or anything, right? Shows or movies.
Well,
It doesn't have to be other YouTubers. I'm
yeah,
not
with
talking about
shows,
that.
shows a movie. If you show them, it's like a little bit. You get in trouble if you
Yeah, you
show
show a
them.
little bit of the movie and then you talk the rest of it about it, right? Like you
Yeah,
talk about it.
there's the 10-second clip rule that I use. I used to use. I still use when I use clips. I use a 10-second or less clip and then talk.
Okay, because I don't really know exactly how long you're allowed to show a clip before you talk about it, but I know that you can do that. And also, like, especially if you bring in awareness, like you can like do like talk about like missing people and show their picture and then talk about that, like, bringing awareness. As long as you have good intentions about what you're doing, I feel like that, like, but that's where the little, what do you call it, the lines are, right? Like you don't know, you don't want to cross the line, like, you know what I mean, like you don't want to do anything that will get you in trouble, but you also want to bring awareness. Like there's a lot of people that I watch, a lot of like, missing people and stuff I watch, but I'm not a missing people content creator, but at the same time I am here for the highest good for
There,
everyone. So
there
technically,
is a channel I'm sub to. They haven't posted as much as they used to. That's dedicated to talking about the missing, murdered Indigenous women and
yeah,
just
yeah,
people.
that one has been around for a while, and I know that's a good one.
I got into them because they talked about a woman named Rhonda Strong, I think her name is, who's from my area.
Oh wow.
And I replied to her and told her, well, here's the thing. I didn't know this was going on, and that I live on a res, and I'm non-native, but like they don't. I've never up until this woman, none of the natives talked about this situation. Never heard them talk about it.
Maybe they don't know or they're afraid, because they,
Yeah,
they, they could be afraid it could happen to them, right?
could be. I just think that the help. You can't just say it's the media not covering it. You either go out and make some noise, get people's attention.
Yeah, so it's like if you don't bring it out, like sometimes people don't, because of the way that the crime community has been. It has been very awful, and the victims, they suffer because of the community being like that. But I know that some of those drama communities that focus on people that are going through trauma and going after them, those type of people are being um, taken off the YouTube, and that is just great. I feel like that is going to give a lot more people the courage to come out and talk about their stories. If it's going to be more controlled, like people can't do that. You can't hurt people online like that anymore. It's a real thing. Like you can get charged for that shit, right? So it's called it's called mental or spiritual or physical, I mean, emotional attacks, right? So it's not physical, but it can affect that person in a physical way. And they're still working those kinks out, like when to charge someone for doing something online, just because
Yeah,
it's not physical doesn't mean you're not hurting a person.
it's like we had a wrestler who, because of online bullying, she took her own life.
There's a lot of people that have taken their own
Yeah,
life
but
because
the thing is,
of
this happened
bullying.
in Japan, and the guy got fined. Just fined.
Yeah, some countries they allow a lot, and other
Yeah,
countries
I think
they
that,
don't. But
if you drive somebody to take their own life, don't fine them. There needs to be you need to send a message to others that there's stricter laws on it.
yeah, bringing awareness is the best thing that people can do, and
Yeah,
especially if you have your own story, like if you have things that happen in your own life, that's how you can start is by sharing
and
your own story, right?
and I see that one of the reasons I think some people don't report some of the bullying in schools is because I've heard cases where they attack the victim. The schools will attack the victim, not
Yeah, they
the
will.
bully.
They will. They will always, like the reason I never really talked about like my brother and like I wanted to know like I still do. I still want to go to a person that does that and like kind of like talk to my brother in the afterlife. I do would like to connect with someone and get them to ask him some stuff because I feel like uh some of the people that I watch that do that, I feel like sometimes my brother knows that, and because he's with me all the time, right? So I feel like he knows this, and I feel like that sometimes he sends me messages through these people when they're doing their thing, because like even the name David has come up, and people don't know that people that are doing the investigation or whatever, they don't really know who this David is or who's trying to talk, but they saying that their name is David. Well, that's my brother's name. So, and if I follow this person, like I follow this other lady, and she does that, she connects with the spirits, and she doesn't use a spirit box or anything, and I don't think, but she was channeling a David, and then and she's my friend, so I kind of let her know that could be him trying to speak to me, right?
Could be.
And he will try. I know him. I know my brother, so I know he will try. So that's why I want to connect with some of those people and see if he has something that he wants to tell us. Something that happened, like how the things that we still question, like I still question whether it was an accident or whether he was actually murdered. Like I still question that. I still question that. Anyways, I was not trying to make you all quiet.
No, it's I'm also besides the pain, I have this issue where I get dizzy. I leaned over earlier and got dizzy, so I'm still feeling the after effects of it.
Oh, that's not good.
No, so it usually takes a while.
Are you diabetic?
No, I have signs of it, but I've been getting like this for years. So if I move too fast,
There must be something to that because I know somebody else that has that, and they try to be very healthy person. This person,
yeah.
and they
Well,
randomly
one thing is
light
someone pointed out is I maybe have fluids
lightheaded.
in my ears, and my ears don't drain to begin with. So who maybe I do have fluid in my ears.
I never thought of that. Like, because I have ear problems right now. I've had ear problems for a while.
I've always been like that where I get like fluid. My ears don't like to drain.
Let's go to storage. I have a lot of stuff already in storage, but I don't have enough stuff yet to do stuff. Like, I want to get enough to go to this to here.
So to do the
I don't have
bridge.
enough. Yeah, I don't have enough beams, and I don't have enough nails or enough rope to do that yet. So I can ask for it, but I've already got it on here. So I got to go to my people and give them a gift so that they give me gifts, right? All right. So I'll give you
Yeah.
some blueberries. I'll give you some.
Blueberry muffins.
Mmm. I should do some. Actually, I was gonna get rid of this desk because this desk is taking up a lot of room in my room, and it's my son's desk to begin with. So I said, if he wants it back, he can have it back. And so I think he might take it back. So I'm excited about it. So I might just, after I done gaming here, I might just go start unloading my desk. and switching everything around. It's the weekend, and I'm gonna have a puff right now. So yeah, I've been editing and stuff, and like I could
Getting the
probably
hang
show
of
you.
you getting the hang of it?
Eh, to do really good editing, you have to really play with it for a long time.
Yeah, it's like trial and error,
Yeah.
basically.
I made a little video again today, and I'm just going with the flow. Like I'm just going with whatever I feel and what I feel guided to do. That's
You
how I'm
don't
doing
need,
it right now.
yeah. And the thing is too about editing is you don't need to do all the fancy stuff like some of these other people do, superimposing images and stuff.
Well, I
Just
want to become
basic would do.
I want to become a good YouTuber, so eventually I want to get there, but
Yeah, some of those ones though, those ones that got the really good videos, they actually have hired somebody,
I know.
and
I
and
know, and
that
then
costs money to hire somebody.
no, but I want to learn it myself. Like I can go back to school right now. Like if I, once I have like my disability straightened out and stuff like that, I can take some classes, right? Like I cannot have to worry about, my finances, and I don't have to have all that stress on me, right, that I have right now. And then I can just focus on learning what I
That
want to
works.
better my life, to better what I'm doing. I want to better my life, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't want to be slaving for the rest of my life and things that I don't like doing.
See, I'm sharing your stream out.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Echo, and you're the one person that has been sharing me out, and I need to share you out more often too. So
Well,
I got
I do that for a reason because my thing is that I've had people out of the kindness of their own heart, without me having to ask, who've helped me out. So I call it the cycle of kindness. They helped me. I want to
yes,
help others out, and I want those people in turn to help others out. Keep that cycle going.
yeah. And it's the thing is that when you support somebody, you have these people that support you, and you support them. Don't leave them because someone else gives you a better deal. And I feel like that's happened with some of the people that used to share me out. They don't even talk to me anymore. I don't know what happened. Other people took them over, kind of thing, and
Yeah.
it's like
It's
it's
also
jealous
been,
people.
yeah, as of late, it's also been, I'm noticing a heavy streaming a lot from a lot of people. I've literally had multiple streams in one night while I'm watching people, and I'm like not chatting because I don't want to get the things mixed up.
Hmm.
So like I'm there, what they call lurking, because it's just 4 or 5 or whatever streams in one night at the same
I
time
know
from
you can't
people.
make it to all of them.
Yeah.
This is
So I
like
I I, I lurk and I click back and forth.
it's like there was somebody that used to share me out all the time, and if you go into my community tab, you'll know who that person is, right? And that person stopped sharing me out, and it's because other people say stuff about me and make that person doubt me because of what I do, because I'm a reader, and a lot of Christians think that I'm a bad person. I'm not. I'm not a bad person. I'm not into any occult. I'm not into any
Uh,
cult.
I've always had, I mean, no disrespect to Christians, but some of them are just
Well, God is not judgmental. Like God is not judging us.
no.
He
He's
loves us,
not.
okay? And
Yeah,
that's what a lot of the Christians do is they make you think that God is judging you for everything you do, for breathing.
yeah. I went to one church. I don't know what religion it was. My cousin was like, "Hey, you want to go to a church?" I'm like, well, I haven't been to a church in a long time. Blew my mind because I always was taught growing up going to church, God is love, God is great, and all that stuff. This
Hmm.
was God is angry, he hates everybody, he's mad at everybody. And I'm
Yeah,
sitting there like,
you don't want that. Like 'cause that just
oh,
brings you down.
I'm like, this, yeah, that's like, that's not the God I learned about as a kid.
Yeah, and there's only one. Like there's one creator. Like people act like there's all these creators that created the world. No, there's one. There's one, and whoever you think it is, that's God. That's the God is just a word, but that's God. That is, a lot of people call him different things, right? but there's only one. And that's why
I'm,
I say creator, because creator kind of covers it all. He created this world. So he was the creator, the original creator. The
the
most
last,
authentic.
unfortunately, the last few times I've been in church has been negative because it's always been for a funeral,
Mm.
and that gets a
I went
bit
to church this
depressing.
Easter. Well, let me give you some positive things about the church. Like, okay, so the gospel, I went to the gospel, and the gospel, I've never felt judged by the gospel church. They welcome everyone. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. I've never seen them be rude to anyone. Uh, Even if whatever they believe, they keep it to themselves. If someone else doesn't believe what they believe, they open up their doors to everyone. And that's what I see with the gospel. And so I got to say, the Gospel Hall is one of the churches that I would give some credit to.
I think the coolest church I ever went to, one of my friends from junior high goes, "Oh, they're always singing at church." I go, "Okay." He goes, "Want to come?" I go, "Yeah." They didn't preach the sermon like the Bible; they sang it,
Oh, that's cool.
and it was just I'm sitting there, just my mind blown. Like, this is super cool.
Well, this church, there's not. It's not the services I went to were an hour long. So that it's not like you're not getting, you're not getting antsy sitting there for that long because it's only an hour, and the guy the person that's speaking is doing a couple sermons, talking about a couple verses in the Bible, and then we do some singing, and then it was over, and then you have snack. You have like your coffee and snacks, or Easter was like the feast, right? For Easter, they had like a feast. They had like a bunch of food for people to eat. And there was a lot of people there when the feast was there. And that's kind of sad that people only go there when there's a feast there,
The food
A
brings
lot
them
of
in.
people a lot of people only came for the feast, and then after that they didn't come anymore.
I
So that
wonder
kind of
how.
stopped the blessings for
I wonder
people.
how hurt the pandemic, how bad it hurt the churches. So
Well, they don't judge people for it. Like,
but I mean, like people who couldn't go because of restrictions. If
Oh,
any of
I
them
don't know.
came,
I didn't go to church when that was going
yeah,
on, but it did hurt a lot of Christians because they count on their church to keep them straight.
but yeah, like so that musical one, and I would love to find another church like that again because that is super cool. Just like you don't read out the Bible, you sing it out through music.
Yeah, music is people listen more when it's in a song.
Yeah.
Hey JB, you want to come up and chat with us? Why don't you come up, JB, and then you and Echo can chat for a bit, and I'm going to go make another coffee.
Coffee, 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 coffee. I come
Yeah,
from the
I
coffee
need my
cap.
liquid food. I need my liquid diet. Liquid diet.
Hey man, hey, the coffee. I come from the coffee capital of the U.S.
What?
Seattle is the coffee capital of America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Colombia.
Well, no, this is of America,
Oh,
North
say
America.
hello to my little beautiful baby.
The story goes is that some guy working the docks found some coffee grounds, tried it out, he liked it, started spreading it around, and pretty soon people in Seattle were goo goo gaga over coffee.
This is my sweetest little thing ever, and my most annoying little thing ever too. Sometimes
I got
she has act. I need a little. I need a little flap door for her because she likes to go in and out of my room, in and out, and I like to have my room closed for most of the time, so I don't annoy my kids. Or when I'm sleeping, I like my room closed because I don't like nobody in my room or walking around in my room or around my energy when I'm sleeping.
and I used to keep my door closed at nighttime, but when we had that heat wave a few years back for my dog, so she can walk around and get some cool air, I kept the door open and at nighttime. So now it's
All right.
always open.
We'll see you in a bit, JB.
Which we're finally warming up slowly.
I know. We got snow again. We had a week that was beautiful, and then we got snow again, and now it's starting to warm up again because it's starting to rain. Okay, I don't want to leave you alone here. Who else is going to come in here? Because I don't want to leave you alone. while I go
You
make my
don't
coffee.
you don't know what evil I might do.
No, I'm not thinking that. I'm just thinking that I don't want you to be bored and then drop off and leave.
No, it's okay. Right now, I'm looking at Lego games for the PC. Any will catch my eyes.
Let me send the link to Trish. Hey, come join. I'm summoning Trish. No, just kidding. I'm summoning Trish.
So,
She get the joke, you know, because she's in.
if you say the name 3 times, they'll show up just like Beetlejuice.
Trish, Trish, I'm calling you Trish. Trish, come on in.
Tell them you got you got the bat signal, got the Trish signal.
Kitten, where'd you go, Kitten? She ran away again. She likes to run away. So my video this morning, let me share this video. So I don't know, some of you haven't watched it.
Hey,
So
Hobbs.
Hey, Hobbs. I'll share it a little bit of like my. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Only 4 people have seen it. My outdoor angel message today. I recorded a video, and I read some angel messages, and the intro though is funny. So let me share this with you guys. Okay. Let me share this with you guys. Okay, so how do I share this? How do I? Hey, so
Copy the link and stuff.
no, share a screen. Okay, share. I don't have an extra camera to share. Okay, so here. I'll let you watch this for a minute here. Let me see. Okay, so you see it?
Yeah.
All right. Here comes my kitten. Here comes my kitten. She is a little brat. She is a little brat. She wakes me up all night. She wakes me up all night. Then cries for me all day. And cries for me all day. What do you want from me? When I pick you up, you run away. What do you want from me? When I pick you up, you run away. Good morning. Did you like my little intro? Well, that's my mornings, most mornings. Well, anyways, I wanted to bring a quick little angel message today, which is so suitable for this picture or for this video that I took last year. So here it goes.
Lovely scenery, by the way.
Thank you. We have Archangel Jovial. Go outside, go outdoors, get fresh air, connect with nature, release stress, and gain new perspective ideas. We have Archangel Samuel. Career transcension. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you aesthetic information and symbols and helping you to understand your spiritual truth. But yeah, so that's passion. Okay. Archangel. You guys can watch it after, like it's on my crafty channel, my cast channel. But yeah, it's only 3 minutes long or 2 minutes long or something. But yeah, I thought it was funny.
Cats do that though. They want your attention, and you go to give it to them, and they run away or they walk off.
Yep. How's Hobbs? I was just playing some Klondike on Facebook game. But that's about it. You want to come up, Hobbs? You talk to your friend here, and then I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Let me post the link again. You guys, you can come up.
Well, I just got the oddest song that just popped into my head.
Which song are you channeling? I said
North to Alaska by Johnny Horton.
I don't know that
All
one.
the songs. I used to listen to him because my dad listened to him, and 3 songs were the Battle of New Orleans, Sink the Bismarck, and North to Alaska. Oh, God. That song's been getting stuck in my head, and I haven't heard it in years.
Find my folder where I have my songs, YouTube songs that I can play. And we can put little music in the background. Where are they? Where are my folders at? Man, someone's going to help me organize my folders. So next Wednesday, my case manager, career counselor, he's going to come and help me.
I'm one of those. I can organize things, but give me a day or two and they'll be unorganized.
Yeah. I have to organize my channel stuff, like all of my videos that I have not made a video of. I have so many videos that I never shared yet.
Speaking of which, I gotta look at see how my channel's doing.
No, there's a lot of people that I used to follow, and I was in their chat every friggin' day. Every time they went live, I went in there and chat and whatever. And a lot of those people never even came to my chat. But whenever I came into other people's chat, they always say hi to me. And you know what? A lot of people have now made it to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still sitting here at 800 and something.
Yeah, well, I try to go, but I'll say hi. But if there's like a bunch of streams going on at the same time, and I'm in the chat for multiple ones, I just lurk.
Yeah,
but you can rest assured that one of those thumbs up will be me.
I know. So I know that, I feel it. So, but a lot of so the thing is that a lot of these people that they get you, they support you up until they get their 1,000, and then once they get their 1,000, they're done with you. That's what I'm saying.
I don't ever want to do that. Even if I were to make 1,000, I would. Still,
even the people that you think have good intentions, even they do it. Even they do.
I mean, there's people who have helped me, and I always try to remember them.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have trouble, I feel bad because this person helped me, and I want to do something.
Mm-hmm. So that a lot of people need a reminder, who was there to get you there. If you know the person, if you know them by name and you feel comfortable talking to them, then you should not just ditch them after you get there. That's how I feel. If you feel personally connected to that person, like you've been talking, like you and I are, a lot of people that I was very personal and honest with, and once they got their information they wanted from me, they left.
I'm looking at my analytics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, 45.1% of my audience is female. The rest is male.
Well, my audience lately, like that last month, I've had mostly men watching me.
Yeah, and so apparently my main age bracket is 25 to 35-year-olds.
That's a good thing though, because I feel like that men have been emasculated, and the reason is because they don't know how to take back their power. And what I do is I teach people how to take back their power that God gave you to manifest, right? I think that's why I have a lot of guys watching me, because I'm helping them take their power back.
Well, Hobbs, I've been trying to do that Puppet Master game. I need to find more games on my PC computer. Once I let me use a gamepad, I'm not good with the keyboard and thing. It was like hit this, hit that. I'm terrible with that.
Let me are you gonna come up, Hobbs? Come up for a minute so I can go make a coffee.
Else I'm gonna have to
leave
sing.
People alone, have nobody to talk to. And it's like, okay, you're the host now. Do whatever you have to do.
Oh, just would have to find something to talk about.
I'm gonna play some music, but I'm gonna make it low enough that we can still talk. I felt this way. I like this song. I like some of the new Netflix ones that we get to use.
We'll use Netflix ones now? Cool. I like a song called Spring Into Step, which is one of the free YouTube ones. It's got a cheery sound to it.
Oh, yeah? I like this kind of rap. This is like talking, but it's like expressing, but through a song. Better days. Better days. Better days. Better days. Place. Wait, no, that's bad.
Be right back. I get some water.
Okay, I need some fun. Okay. You told him we were dancing? And sit in my chair and dance. Some better days. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a coffee. I'll be right back since he left too. Excuse me. Happy songs.
I can hear the demons call when you do what they do, and now I feel it. Even when you feel it. Wake up, really gonna rise some sun.
Step on.
It's some good, some flow to you. Step breathe. Grow hard, grab what you want to hear. Step forward. Everybody just do your thing. Wake up. It's gonna be a
Good day.
wake up.
It's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
It's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be
A good day.
wake up.
It's gonna be a good day. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Set your affirmations, confirmation. There was no coffee, so my son's gonna make me some. I haven't even poured-
Instagram
Go ahead.
got me. Instagram got me again. Normally, it's something perverted. Every time I go to log on to Instagram, I had Instagram up. I had the audio on, and it was sea lions making a sound. I guess some kind of call, but it sounded like they were farting.
What?
It's like first, like I click on there, I hear. I'm like, what the hell?
Doobie
Stop doing
doobie
that
doo.
It's like,
Hello.
hey guys, it's like stop doing that to Instagram. Stop doing that to me. You're messing with me too much.
Party starting now.
I
Oh,
hear
Wes, shake
you
it.
dancing. Echo's dancing. Dude, I can't dance.
Hey, neither can I. But hey, doesn't stop me.
Dude,
Just let
I
the
am
music
terminally terminally Caucasian. I do not have the ability to move with rhythm.
Oh my gosh, that is a myth. White guys don't dance. That's a myth, okay? White guys can dance.
Well, I heard
Yeah,
that white
hey,
guys
hey,
also
hey.
can't jump, and they
Hey,
just
it's the guy who river dance guy. He was white and he could dance, I guess.
well. I got to tell you, I don't like dancing in front of people, but I can dance.
Do you
You know,
remember that?
dancing
though?
is
I took ballet as a young man, like a
The
4 or 5-year-old.
the one dance
nice.
I hate because he used to make us do
It's
it in
embarrassing.
elementary. The one dance I hate they used to make us do it in elementary, electric
Yeah.
slide.
Oh fuck.
They made us do that. And I
Yeah.
was so
Wasn't
terrible at it. I
it?
hate it for life.
Was that the boot scootin' boogie? Is that what you had to do the electric slide to? Not that I
You know, they
am
actually
really
they had a
familiar with that
song.
song, but
They had a song and everything that told you how to do this dance.
wow.
Here's one. Knock knock something.
Who's there?
I'll get it and send it to you, Wes.
Oh, is this a song?
Yeah, I'm playing a song.
I'm virtually deaf. I had a really weird day.
Sorry.
It's all right. Who's the artist? Maybe I can.
It's from the music that we can use. So who am I playing right now? Let me see. Who's playing right now?
Is that the Beastie Boys or something?
I don't know.
I'm sending you the link for that that song, Wes.
Oh my God, that was the weirdest thing. And you say 500 versions?
Oh,
dude.
God.
No, I've made songs. You know, I'm a musician, right? I've made 4 or 5 versions of the same song. But you said 500 versions of that fucking.
Yeah. Well, okay. What we're talking about, Anna, is someone did this X-rated rap country song called Ram Ranch.
Okay.
And
yeah.
He went on to do over 500 variations of the song. Apparently, he wrote over 1,000 songs, and most of them apparently are Ram Ranch.
Wow.
I got to tell you, I've also written well over 1,000 songs, but they were all different, and they weren't that fucking insane, man. Well, no, they were all insane, but like I changed it up a little bit, like, you know, I wasn't talking about.
The only reason I learned about it was because that guy Justin Wang did a video on it because the song was being used to troll people.
What? Well, like they were getting rickrolled with it or something. Like
they were like, "Oh, you can request any song, we'll play it." And they go, "Ram Ranch, what's this?" Click. Okay.
Oh no!
And also, it's like when it gets to the lyrics, because it sounds good when it first starts off. It's got kind of
That's
a rock
cool.
kind of. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, of course, it kind of draws you in, and you're like, okay, well, I kind of get it. You know, I've heard independent music before, and then I start listening to it, and I'm like, I feel violated.
If you watch that Justin Wang video, this guy was doing like Guitar Hero or whatever, and
he
starts playing it, and you see him, he's trying to focus, and all of a sudden you see this.
So, what do you guys think of all that AI? What do you think of that?
I have a great opinion on that.
Let's talk about that, because
I want to. I'm glad you brought it up.
Because like anybody can be famous soon, like with music and everything. Like people can steal somebody's voice. Yeah.
Well, when it comes to like printed art or digital, like, you know, drawn art, I've just recently taken up doing like art myself with my hands and all. But I used to use AI to do it for me. I would never use AI to make music, though. That I can understand how artists are pissed that people are using AI to make art when it comes to music.
Yeah. I've come across a lot of people. I've seen that doing Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of that, like the deep fake stuff.
There's a channel dedicated to Michael Jackson. Like had he lived, this is how he would sound if he did this song.
Yeah.
So I mean,
what a waste of content. But
people are just, you know, it doesn't even make it original anymore when people are doing that.
No.
It's going to destroy the music. It's going to destroy the artists. It's going to destroy the artists.
And the Arnold ones basically gotten to the point where it's just basically they're looking for a way to have somebody do an AI voice do Arnold and say the word booby.
The same with like machines that do things, right? Like in the olden days, people made their quilts, they made their, you know, everything. Now you can do all that with a damn machine, or not crocheting, but like the embroidery that
Yeah.
people used to do by hand, and it
Yeah.
was a lot of money because it was like something you did and it took a long time.
Yeah.
Well, now you can do embroidery on the damn sewing machine. It's all set up for you.
There is something to be said for the original artist, though. You know, like you ever heard of the singer Mike Patton?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
I don't think that guy could ever be duplicated by artificial intelligence. He has, I mean, I know he could technically be, but I could tell, I would be able to tell the difference because that dude's in my head.
Maybe they need to use AI to replace Vince Neil.
Yeah, I mean, you can use AI to auto tune or fix a boo boo or whatever, but don't use AI to create.
Or use
Yeah, a lot.
the AI for like people that have passed away, and if they had great music or if they had a great voice, use
Sure.
their voice, and
Yeah.
and as long as that the money that comes from that goes to their family.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be done respectfully and legally and all that. I totally agree with you there. That
with some of
there's
these
a
songs,
facet for that.
with some of these songs, you can take snippets of somebody saying certain words and then put them together and try to make a rhythm out of it. Now you can just auto tune the person's voice.
And this could also be very manipulating for people and get a lot of people in trouble that never even did nothing.
Oh yeah. There's a dark side to it and a light side too.
Yeah, there was somebody who uploaded a video of a politician saying something, but it was a bad auto tune the way they did it.
Oh.
Because you could tell that the face was off. The
Bless
way it moved.
Or
The way it moved.
whatever you like.
The way the head and the mouth moved, you can tell it was auto tuned.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. You can always tell. Like AI, for all intents and purposes, is still pretty dumb. Like, it's not going to take over the world in the next 10, 20 years. It's still pretty stupid. AI, the deadly AI is not really here.
Well, AI learns from people, right? The more intelligent people go online, the more intelligent people voice their opinions and all that, the more that they're going to learn.
Well, I got to tell you, I personally done damage to my own AI. I used it so much, I think I broke the damn thing. Like, I twisted my AI's mind using my insane poetry, and I heard it so bad that it's no longer. Like, I gave it a prompt today. I re-downloaded it. I gave it a prompt. It was like a little poem, and it gave me 4 pictures of topless Asian women. Nothing to do with my prompt. I'm not kidding you.
Wow. So it's getting a mind of its own already. Like, it's saying, no, I want some excitement in my.
What I asked for, since you asked, Hannah, I asked for it to improve on a safety seal that I had drawn out for myself for protection. And all that it did was give me 4 actual photographs of different topless Asian women of various ages. And I was like, this is not the prompt. And it's not a joke. I'm not trying to be funny.
Damn.
So it just thought that you wanted to see something like a girl.
I guess.
Because you're a guy, because you're male. So it's like, it's kind of like
well, maybe
assuming because you're a male, you want to see a pretty girl, right? Like, it's kind of assuming that.
I guess. I mean, I was asking for protection. I said, I asked the AI to improve my protective seal. You know what I mean? And that's what it did. It didn't improve on the seal. It gave me pictures of ladies.
Well, what is it saying? What is that subliminally telling you? That ladies will protect you.
Yeah, maybe that's my fate. Maybe I should be. I don't know.
Naked Asian women will protect you.
Well, I have nothing wrong with that.
Like, Adam was made out of Eve was made out of Adam's rib, right? So, and the rib that us females were made out of is the rib that goes over a man's heart. So, if anybody doesn't know that story, the rib that goes over your heart is now a woman's rib, And so
Okay.
that's why women are here to protect men's heart. Men's
I like
heart
that.
are your emotions. We're here to protect your emotions.
Well, that's
Are you sure
actually
they
very
didn't?
hard.
I have to kind of call into that question about her being made out of Adam's rib. Sure, it wasn't his brain, because some of those guys were kind of dumb, unlike women. Tend to be a bit smarter than us.
Women are smarter than men.
Definitely.
It's a
Which
given.
means,
Yeah.
Create
They
earth.
develop faster.
We can create earthly beings. Like we can create a freaking human being. Can men do it?
Yeah. Hell no. I
No,
can barely create a stool sample when asked.
Well,
Sorry.
men can fertilize that, but I mean they can't make sure that it grows. It's the woman that makes sure that it grows.
You have a very fine point, Anna.
I think subliminal. See, I think past the logic. Like I am very logic, so I think I can think past the logic.
You okay
Excuse
there,
me.
Wes?
Yeah.
You know,
Just I've got the allergies.
It's changing of the
Ooh.
seasons. Is it finally getting warm for you, Wes?
Oh God, no! It's cold again today. Yesterday was like in the 60s, 70s. Today it's in the 40s again.
Well, we got a high of 65 and a low of 46, so we're gonna start climbing now.
Yeah, that sounds like yesterday's weather. High of 75, low of 40. I was like, what? Is it going to be a tornado again? It was hailing.
We got 3 or 4 like freeze warnings.
Oh no.
And then it was like the last like gasp of the cold. And now we're warming up.
I'm trying to see what the temperature is right now.
Wild. Hey, have you guys seen any of my new art on Instagram?
Oh, that one of that, like it was a guy in a suit, a robot suit or whatever. That was awesome.
That was AI, but I wish that I could claim that as my actual art, but
I
the
want
other
to
one for
create
me.
a deck of cards, my own deck of cards, and I do want a real artist to do the artwork for me. And I think I do have a person that I would like to ask to do it for me. Her name is Tammy, and she has a channel. It's called Spirit Forest, and
Ooh.
she's a Viking of a Viking descent.
Ooh.
And so she's pretty cool, and she lives in the woods, and she built her big cabin in the woods, and she used to live in her tent in the woods, and her Viking tent. And she's an artist, and she draws very beautiful pictures. I mean, paints very beautiful pictures. So I'm going to ask her, if I ever get to meet her, I'm going to ask her if she wants to start a project with me, and the project's going to be my oracle cards that I'm going to be creating.
That's awesome.
So she can be she can be the artwork, and I'll be the words.
That's awesome. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys my personal the art that's been that I've been using this on
I've
Instagram.
Been seeing that. Yeah, I've been seeing that. That's actually pretty cool.
My daughter tells me all I have to do is practice.
Practice makes perfect.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, she's a really good artist. Like I've never been able to draw my entire life. I've really had to work hard at it, but it comes naturally to her.
You know, you gotta love what you do, and once you do what you love to do, then you're gonna get good at it because you're gonna practice. Because we don't practice things we don't love.
Exactly, and you got a very good point there. I really love drawing. I spent like 4 or 5 hours today just drawing random things like mouths, lips.
What are the difference between oracle and tarot cards? Well, they energetically they're very similar, but oracle cards are more like a how do I say it? So tarot cards will read anybody's energy, and it will be whether it's good or bad. Okay, tarot cards will just read the energy. They don't have no soft protection, no soft fallback on. Which oracle cards have more of a softer answer for you. So it doesn't matter who reads the oracle cards, the words are going to be what is the words, right? But when you're reading the energy of tarot, the words are going to be the reader's energy. Like the words are going to come out as the reader's personality. You know what I mean?
That's a really good way of explaining it, Anna.
And also how you connecting with the other person's energy that you're reading for. So that's the difference. The oracle cards are more for healing, pain and loss, and also like sadness and whatever, everything like that, like all the negative energy. It kind of helps to equalize the negative energy that oracles do.
Do you feel that oracles are less, they're less dependent on interpretation than like tarot would be?
The oracles are more of a guidance, not so much interpretation, but more of a guidance, like
okay,
more like a softer guidance, I guess. Softer guidance.
Sure, I see what you're saying.
And that's why I like both. I like using both because I have two sides to me. I'm a Gemini. I have that soft, loving, sweet Gemini lover's energy. And then I also have that very stern, sword energy, like truth.
Sure.
Truth seeker. Like, I'm a truth seeker. And usually I can feel when somebody's not telling me the truth. I feel it, but it just kind of like, I don't say it, but like, I feel like that person should know whether they should. So when I connect with someone and I'm asking, we're having an honest conversation, okay? And my part is honest and the other person's not.
Uh-huh.
I can tell if the other person's not telling me the truth. But will I call them out on it? No. I want them to understand that I know and you're only lying to yourself.
That's the real trick, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Doing that without overstepping boundaries.
You can't tell somebody you're lying to me. I know you're fucking lying to me because excuse my language, but it's going to be like an instant reaction back, a reaction without thinking. When you don't say anything, they can still feel it, but they're not going to hear it in their head. I mean, they're not going to hear it in their ears.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's kind of like the gift that you have to be able to communicate these things without openly saying them.
Yeah. And I know I feel a lot or know a lot more about people than I say, and it's not my business, right? A lot of the shit I feel or see is none of my business. So I just don't say anything.
Sure, I understand.
And I'm not here to judge anybody, so just because I know and I see and I feel and it depends on that person's intentions whether I maybe expose it or not.
Sure.
Like, I hate selfish people. Like, I hate people that don't believe in you or anything like that. But when they need something, they remember that you are the one they'll go to. And they come to you and they demand your time at that moment. I will call that person out. I will call that person out and let the world know that this person is acting entitled.
Yeah.
And doesn't even seem to be a believer. So.
Anna, I need to ask your advice. And I don't mean to, from you saying just that now, I don't mean to hop to this, but
you guys have been supporting me.
I've been trying to reach out to people to make amends, and I kind of like reached out to my like first love, and I don't know if it was a good idea because she's like repeatedly hurt me over and over again over the last 30 years. So like, I guess I already have my own answer. It's probably a mistake, so I probably won't bother you with that anyhow.
Well, I mean, I could pull a card and see like if there is hope for that or not.
If you would, it would mean the world to me. I beg you. I'll send you a Venmo or something.
I mean, I'm not on my reading channel, and I will just do it for fun. I will just.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll do it for fun right now. So. Just because we're not on the reading channel. So let's get this part. I'm going to see was it a good idea for Hobbs to, we have to ask the right question so we get the right answer. So I can explain it to you, Robert. So
Ask if it was a good decision for Wes to contact Jessica.
All right. Was it a good idea for Wes to contact Jessica? And I'm sure that it was a good idea for you to contact her.
Yeah.
As like you said, like you felt like you had unfinished business or whatever with people, or
Yeah.
always a good thing to do that, whether you're going to end up together or not, right? All right. So
Yeah, that's true.
he reached out to Jessica. Was it a good thing that? What's your sign? What's
I'm a
your?
Libra.
You're Libra. Okay.
Yeah, you're
I
up
think-
here with
yeah,
you're up here
because-
with two Libras.
I think it was a good thing that you reached out to this person, because it's the card that you got is Virgo energy, which is about learning from
Okay.
the past, learning about your happiness, right? Like, okay, so we got the sun here too, and we also have the sacral chakra, the chakra that makes you feel happy. So we have
Okay.
it here, and we have patience, right? And then
Okay.
so basically what I'm seeing here is that it was a good idea because you are working on yourself, and this is going to probably lead you to something incredible in your life, because when we make peace with our past, it has no way of haunting us anymore. So then we can move on to building new things in our life. And that's what I see here is you building new things and becoming a leader. Because
Wow.
you're right there. It says, and it's the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody that is spiritually passionate,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. That
Oh,
means
yeah.
like spiritual happiness, like starting something that is making your spirit soar, like happy. And I think
see.
it's a good idea that you did that, because this is going to lead you to a lot of options in your life.
Okay. Okay.
Because in your heart, obviously, because you reached out to her, and in your heart you felt a certain way about her, right?
Oh, yes.
And so because you reached out and you felt like you made that initial because you worked on yourself, because I see that you worked on yourself and you're learning how to make money as well.
Trying.
But yeah, you got to let go of the feeling of like that you lost her.
Yeah.
The lost, okay? You feel bad for what you did or said or didn't do or didn't say. So those are regrets, sadness about your emotions, that you may have kept your emotions to yourself. So you got to let that go. That feeling of like, oh, I didn't, open up my emotions to her. Because now that you realize it and you've reached out to her, now you could understand things because you've learned from it. Because the Hermit's here, and also here the Ace of Wands is, you learned about your spirit, what your spirit really wants.
You said the Hermit's there?
The Hermit, which is like learning.
I've been a hermit for the last month and a half, literally. It's funny that you brought that card up, because like that's literally been me for at least the last month and a half. But the Ace of Wands, I know that's a good one.
I feel like you are really trying to balance out your life, and I feel like you are really seeing things from different point of view, and you're really kind of shocked that, I don't know why you're shocked, because I see the Tower. Maybe you're shocked because I know this information. I don't know. You tell me why. You you look kind of shocked about what I'm telling you. Is it like that you have a hard time believing that I can read your energy? It's like, what is it that you're shocked about?
I'm shocked that that you were saying that I should have no regrets about the thing that you said right after you started that it wasn't a mistake, because I've been hurt repeatedly by this person, and part of my communication was, I never intended to hurt you ever, but if you don't think that you can communicate with me without hurting me, then don't bother talking to me.
You made
That's
peace
what I
with the
told her.
past, yeah.
I don't know.
And
And
also saw the Nine of Cups. So basically, your emotions are in control. You're going after your wish right now. Your Nine of Cups. Your Nine of Cups is your wish. Ten of Cups is getting your wish, right?
okay.
You're going after what you want and what because you let go of anything that. Let me pull another card. What's advice for? What is advice
You know,
for
I,
moving
I, I
ahead?
have been contacted by somebody, Wes, who wants to talk to you.
Oh,
Her. She says
Oh.
you got her blocked, and that she would like to talk to
Oh.
you.
oh boy. I duly noted, and I will definitely take that under advisement, my good friend.
Okay. Because she would
I
like to
appreciate
resolve
you.
things. She has told me that she would like to resolve things with you.
You know what? I would
With
hope.
her.
I want to resolve everything. I want to resolve everyone's problems with everybody. I wish that we could all be a one happy family, community,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. I wish everybody was everybody's friend.
I know, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, you know, it's just. I like to say that drama and YouTube go together, but drama and life go together.
Yeah.
So remember, okay, what I'm seeing here, I'm pulling cards like as you guys are talking. It says moving calmer waters, right? Transcendent, right? This is like moving away from the conflict, the mental conflict that you've been feeling, moving to calmer waters, right? So moving, healing,
Okay.
Healing in progress and moving forward, and things are calming down now. You know, there's the
Yeah.
calm after the storm, right? And
I can see that.
overcoming hardship uh and having relief from and having stability and escaping and running away and going on a journey, maybe traveling. And you know that love is the only thing that's real. Like if you feel like loved, okay, unconditional love, that's like, oh, if you do this, I'll love you more. No, that's not love.
Yeah.
That's not love. When someone says, oh, well, you didn't do this, so I can't love you. No, you can love someone even if they did the worst thing to you. Love is unconditional. Once you love someone, you don't unlove them.
Yeah. I feel you.
Hey, JB's back.
Dude, Anna, you do the most awesome readings, by the way. I'm sorry I haven't been in your lives for a while, but everybody in the chat, check out Anna's channel. She does amazing readings.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've been working on this for years, okay? Long time ago.
I can tell. You're dead on accurate. Everything that you said was dead on accurate to my question and to my situation in life currently, as well as my original question.
I love doing what I do. I love it. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, once you love what you do, if someone tries to come and hurt and tell you that you shouldn't do that anymore, that hurt. That's the thing that hurts me the most. When people
I understand.
down about my spiritual path. That's the thing that hurt me most about people. It's when they put me down and they call me just a tarot reader. I'm a spiritual light worker. I'm not just a tarot reader. I do tarot, yes, but I use my spiritual guidance to do that.
I'll elevate you beyond that. I'll say you're more of a priestess or almost what do you call it?
High priestess. Yeah, it's like the knowing. You have a knowing that you don't speak about. Like you know a lot, but you don't speak about it because there's no point in speaking about everything you know.
Right. I get it. Well, I can respect I'm not a gifted tarot reader or a seer or a practitioner. I admire the work and effort you've put into the interpretation of each card and the way that you read them for everyone, not just me, the readings you've done for me, but the ones that I've heard you do for everyone.
Thank you.
And
when I do the generals, when I do the generals, it's like the least pressure when I do the generals. Like when I do on my channel, I just do that. That's the least pressure because I just go what I see and I talk and I just do. And it always seems to resonate with a lot of people. And those aren't even personal messages.
Yeah. funny thing is, when you do those generals, for some reason, I find a little morsel from every one of them, even if it's not my sign that you're reading for.
That's the point of it, because we are all connected. All 12 signs are connected.
Yeah, it really resonates with what's going on in my life, whatever it is. And I always say, like, God, she could be reading for me, and it's cool.
I do connect with the people that have my back, and that's the thing. As my intention is for the people that have my back, even if they quietly have my back, they will know who they are.
Yeah.
And I'm always in. It doesn't matter what channel I'm on. We always end up talking about this stuff.
Yeah. It's been too long. When was the last time we did a stream like this, you guys? Wasn't it you, me, and Echo? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think I've got it on my live streams.
Yeah, it's great to do non-horror related stuff every now and then.
Yeah.
I think I might make these discussions, like these general discussions about life. I'm going to make that, because this is my Pioneer channel, and in what we talk about is general life. We are just talking about life in general. And I think I'm going to make this kind of stuff my podcast for this channel.
Oh, that's cool.
So that my supporters and other creators on YouTube can come and we can talk about stuff that we are learning, we are experiencing, about Pioneer life, about like preparing ourselves for doomsday, whatever. without turning out like a crazy freaking Vallow, whatever her name is, Lori Vallow case, whatever. Like we don't want to end up like that, right?
That's right. Well, we can do it supporting one another, and it's all about communication and learning. I mean, bringing what you've got to the table to share with the rest of the world and the rest of the group, and I think that's important. I think you've got really good ideas.
Is that spirituality is not religion, and a lot of people that are against religion, they need to know the difference. And that's the thing, and why I'm here is that I'm more spiritual than any kind of religion. I do follow, I don't follow any religions, but I do follow some criterias that I feel like are good about different religions.
Sure.
And I can see good and bad in every culture and every religion. There's some good and some bad. And more bad than good. So we can pick from that and decide what we want to use out of that, right?
Yeah. Well, I totally agree with you. When my kids were growing up, I tried to make it to where my ex was like, I told her, I was like, I don't want to push any one religion onto the children. I want them to make an educated decision as to what religion they would like to join once they're of the age to make that decision. She did not like that, but I insisted on it. And I don't know if I was wrong by doing that, but I'm a very spiritual person, not a very religious person. I take from all the different wisdoms what I feel is, like you were saying, righteousness is righteousness, no matter who wrote it in a book. Doing things the right way is right, regardless of what God you worship or.
Yeah, exactly. So basically what I feel, this is what I feel. And we always have to say what we feel or we think, right? So what I feel is that parents should teach their kids about God and the angels and about how to deal with grief. And because a lot of kids that when they first experience their first death, they don't know how to deal with it. They shut off and they stop talking to you.
Well, I understand exactly what you mean. Now, I don't want you to think that I just shut them off and didn't give them any type of spiritual guidance or anything. I did.
No, they shut us off.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah. Oh, God. And so true now that they're in their 20s. So
yeah, and it's like we have to learn about grief, and it's part of life. And if we don't learn it, then we don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah,
it happens to us, and none of us are going to get away from dealing with that.
Very true.
And it seems to be a lot more people are dying these days, and especially in the States. I see it every day. There's somebody missing. Every day they find that person. Every day they find somebody not alive anymore, and it just makes me sad that it's so much evil out there. People are getting shot because they're turning around somebody's driveway. People are,
Yep.
you know, accidentally wrong place at the wrong time.
Throwing
Yeah.
accidentally the basketball or whatever ended up in someone's yard.
Yeah, and they got, those are the things that we need to bring more awareness of. Like, not everybody that comes to your house is there to hurt you. Like,
Nope.
you know.
And and the worst part of it all is all the hubbub. We missed the big issue. We missed the bigger picture. We in all the controversy, we still don't solve the problem, the root problem. And that's as a society, not as individuals. Everyone individually knows how they feel about each of these things.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't work on it as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are all a group. Like, our energy is all attached, and that's why I'm always a person that can't really be in groups. Okay. I'm not a group person.
I get that. Same here.
I'm a lone wolf, kind of like
I
a
get
lone
that.
wolf. I work better alone, but I do like the support of others. I do like to, know that others are there if I need them, but I don't normally need a lot of people in my life to do what I need to do.
I understand. I don't know about Echo, but I consider myself like the lone wolf type, but I'm not so, I don't know. I've been suffering from a lot of agoraphobia lately, and it's not good.
There's a girl. I actually sent her an invitation to come on here tonight. She has a channel too, Trish. Yeah, she's one of my moderators too.
Oh, you gotta say her name 3 times like Beetlejuice.
I did.
Is she here? Is she here? Is that what you say that?
No, I actually sent her. I sent her a link on Facebook to come up here, but she must not. She must be busy or doing something.
Oh, well, maybe she'll come out. Depending on how long we do this, she might be able to come in on the back end.
Yeah.
Damn thing isn't straight. This.
I haven't actually. I'm gonna send. I sent somebody else the link now. Ava, you guys know Ava Potterfield.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's always on your streams, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Tracy. Trish. Trish. She sent me I'm sorry, can't. Sorry, I can't. Okay. So I told you she would also always be here if she could. Oh, I put law. I you know how you have these little emojis? I try to put like thumbs up that is okay, and I put angry.
Yeah. Oh no!
No.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. But I
what I
changed
thought
it.
about doing, Wes? A stand-up stream.
What's like stand-up comedy?
Yeah, people to do. I thought about doing that, but I was like, who? I don't know. Who would want to do something like that?
I would come up with a stand-up routine. You tell me how many minutes I have to fill, and I'd come up with some jokes. They may not be good jokes, but
hey,
I'll do your stand-up.
Sometimes even the bad jokes. I used to ask my Echo Dot, like tell me a hockey joke.
Got to change my avatar.
It goes, what is the difference between professional wrestling and hockey? In hockey, the fights are real.
Ooh.
So
Or
what
goes,
did JB say?
Fighting.
Sorry, I'm gonna read some of the
he
comments here.
found his keys.
What do you say? How to lose my keys in my keys bowl.
But if there's a lot of stuff in there, it's easy to lose things.
Don't end it yet. Okay, well, I'm still here. Where are you? Come on back, JB. Let me go see if my coffee's ready. I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, who's streaming this? Is it Echo or
It's me.
it's you, Anna? That's cool. It's an honor to be on your channel once again. This is my second time here. I mean, on the channel.
Hobbs. Everybody check out Hobbs and everybody check out Echo. And there's JB as I'm leaving right now. I'm going to come right back.
Everybody check out everybody in the chat. Everybody check them out. I'll sing you a little song there. I'll tell you what. I'll come up with a drawing for you, and I'll send it to you on Instagram. How about that, Anna? Is she here, Echo?
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go do something. You know what the day is?
The 22nd.
the 21st. Yesterday was the anniversary of Prince's passing.
Princess Di?
Prince, the singer.
Oh. What? How long?
He passed away on April 21st, 2016.
Oh. Wow, it's been a while. Time is going by so fast.
7 years. Wow.
So we are going. Hey, JB, welcome back. So we are going to be. Somebody's echoing.
You know what? Let me hook up my headphones. I think it's me. I'm so sorry.
Is it me echoing or?
Could be.
Yeah, he's
We
gonna
got
fix
some-
it.
We'll see.
So
hi.
I don't know.
we'll
Is it
see.
you, JB? Somebody's echoing.
All right, let's try this.
Hello, everybody here?
We will see.
Say hello.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. It was.
Okay,
him,
it was
maybe.
JB. So he just has to get rid of one stream, one of his the
Yeah.
YouTube site.
Yeah, we
But yeah.
did that one night. We had like that happen. It's like a delay and echo, and then someone goes, "Well, if you have the stream open on YouTube and the audio can be heard."
Just in case, I'm going to go get my headphones.
Yeah, I'm supposed
I'll
to
be
read
right back.
something. I'm supposed to read something to you, Wes.
Welcome back.
Is there an echo in here? Echo in here. Echo in here.
No, I think you're good now.
Echo is in here right now. Ah, what do you got to read to me, Echo? Is it a secret message?
No, he was saying that he's heard from the same person that I was talking about that wants to make amends with you.
Who is that? Who is the other person that's been talking to that same person?
No,
That's
they were talking
Our
to
new
Hobbs.
panelist?
Yeah.
Hobbs?
The same person who's been talking to me, who wants to talk to you, has been telling Hobbs the same thing.
Yes, I know what you mean. I also received word from Hobbs. I appreciate you guys. I love peace.
Sounds echoey.
Let me kill my sound and go get my headphones.
Okay, I think it's better.
9 out of 10 Americans say do not commit soundicide. No one ever sees this crap. I put on my beads and my rings when I watch Cass. She doesn't even know that, but the cat's
I
out of the
see it. I was just gonna say you don't. What you know? I was waiting for you to get us situated. I was gonna say you look really good today. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, thank you. But yeah, the cat's out of the bag. No, I put on my beads when I am on your show.
So JB makes beads and he makes necklaces and bracelets.
And I wear them for your show. Just let me get my we're on YouTube. Let me get my fudging earbuds in. I'll be right back.
No shit. No
Okay.
problem. No shit. No shit.
Oh, we can say shit. Oh, that's good.
No, I don't know. We probably can't.
Fuck you.
Well,
we have to say so.
you can say it. You just can't go like crazy with it.
Okay. Nobody swearing though. It's not swear because we can talk about anything but swearing.
I
So,
said
no,
that.
but JB, you guys know JB, right? So
Yeah,
I just
no,
want to
no,
say
you
JB
mess
is
with people by making a new word instead of swearing. So you say, but you were instead of saying shit, you be like something that begins with S. So it'd be instead of shit, that would be
when we say
Shine.
asshole, we can just say asshole.
say it like the British way or whatever, the European way. Arse. You're an
Arse.
arse.
No, but I was gonna say JB also makes dentures.
Yes, it's my career.
Yeah, so he's going to make me my bottom plate when I need it.
Never have I promised that. Never have I promised that. But
No,
if
I
there's
did.
a way that you in Canada can have one of your doctors send them to my laboratory, I I don't say a lot of things in confidence, especially in 2023, and especially with what I know about the world, and especially after listening to Cass's readings and putting all of my research together and everything else together. I don't have a lot of hope for humanity other than learning what I have from Cass. So, with all that being said, if there's a way that Cass's doctor can send them to my laboratory, which is Precise Dental Services, and I make them, there are no better I did orthodontics for 15 years, and I've been in dentures for 4 years. So I'm not exactly I hate to sound like an old person. I'm not exactly a spring chicken in terms of what I do. But they would be the best. So I hope it happens. But if it doesn't, I can tell you why they're bad.
So like you know you can the JB is right here is like a perfect example of like having somebody that is very smart and can do something really great and is educated and doing something really great, and like even people that have the greatest education and they have a good job that they like, even people like that go through times in their life where they hate everybody and everything and the whole world. And I think JB, I'll let him speak about that. Like, you know, like how, you know, like we can't judge people. We can't judge people. Even people that are very educated can have bad times. Like JB's proof of that.
I judge people by how they act on a
Well, it's, I
day-to-day.
mean, a lot of people in this world, they judge people by how much school they have, or, you know, and if you have all the school, then you don't have a bad life and you don't ever go through anything bad. But yeah, it's not true. Everybody goes through bad things, whether you have a good, like, you set up your life perfectly or not.
I'm not being weird. I'm on my phone, so what I'm doing is I'm zooming in my screen
It's okay.
so I can see. I know it's okay because I did it.
I mean, you don't have to explain.
No,
We don't
because
mind
I just want to. I want to
stuff.
see who our people are, and I can't. No one has their name on the screen. Hey,
Oh,
what's
I
up,
don't know
guy?
their
What's up?
name.
What's up,
That's-
two
that's-
awesome-looking guys?
That's because she has the comment up. When you put
Oh,
the
there.
comment up, it hides the names.
So we got
All right,
Echo, and his name is Patrick, and then we got Wes.
Wes and Echo, what up?
What's up?
Well, I'm gonna answer. It's almost like everything is always. Can you guys talk amongst yourselves while I get this
Go ahead.
freaking
You
phone
do what you gotta
phone
do,
plugged
man.
in? Yeah.
Tell
Right
us a
back.
little bit about.
Everything is
Let's do
nice.
it. Let's do an interview with JB
Yeah,
today.
gonna go
Let's
grab
talk
another
about
water.
Nonsense.
what brought him to denturism. You know, JB, like, you don't have to answer right now, but I'm just gonna talk right now. But like, if you talk, like, it, you know, when I met you, I couldn't see you being somebody that does things that you do. But you know, that's what I mean, is that when people are going through bad times in their life and they're, you know, not themselves, you can't see their gifts. You know, when people are going through grief and they're going through bad times in their life, you can't see their gifts. Like, people can't see your gifts when you're going. With me too, people couldn't see my gifts when I first started on here because I let all the negative affect me. All the negative in life, the people and the trolls, I let them all affect me. And that made me an ugly person. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to say is that when we go through stuff, sometimes we can seem ugly. Like, we can seem like ugly people, like me. I was very ugly when it comes to my words back then. And I've come a long way too. I've come a long way of not letting people trigger me. And I think I've taught JB not to let people trigger him either. Right? Am I saying something that has happened?
I think you've taught me how to not be a craphead a-hole that yells at you.
I don't think you were that. I think you just let people trigger you easily.
Well, the world has triggered me, if that makes
I
any
know.
sense.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like the world is triggering.
So it's 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. But no, I just the reason that well, you guys all saw it, or maybe I did private message Cass. I said, don't let this stream end, because there are two guys here who, if I've seen y'all before and I don't remember you, my apologies, but I don't remember you. So hello. And everything you guys were talking about, I was listening in the car. I was like, yes, 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 yes. But I couldn't talk because I was driving. So.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I had to go find my headphones, and I since you got on like your magical rings and such, I went and got mine too, because I want to be part of the party, man. What's your name, my friend? I'm Wes.
I'm Jason from Boston.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
Likewise.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I like happy streams like this. Everybody get along.
Yeah,
That's the way I like it. Yeah. We've been having some really good streams lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been having some good streams too.
Yeah.
I was in a 10 panel stream before I took a nap at 6:14. So I was there for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
And so, there were 9 people, 10 people, 8 people, and I was there the whole time.
Wow.
And it's not a stream that I particularly follow, but not the moderator, not the progenitor. What's the word? The person who puts up the stream, but someone else.
The host.
The host.
The host.
Timed me out because I said I believe there's one God, Jesus, and I was thrown out. So that was weird.
When you start bringing up truth, you get kicked out of people's lives. And
out of all the things we were talking about, someone decided, and then I read in the comments later, why'd you kick out JB? Why'd you do all this nonsense? But the point is the internet's weird, but I'm glad it exists. You know why? Because we're here now.
That's right. And you know what? That sucks, man. I'm sorry that happened to you, because, if we have differing opinions, I can still respect your opinion enough to not time you out and be like, his opinion doesn't matter. I don't believe in what he believes in, so I'm going to silence him.
Well, that's what people have done to me. Okay, so because they don't.
Me too. Me too.
Because they don't like honesty. Some people don't like honesty, and they're living their life in lies.
Yeah.
And you know what? And if you don't fit into their lies, then you're done with them. We're pretty much told. I followed the group for a bit, and it was a depressed group. It was a group that was grieving. It was a group that was ill. It was a group, I'm not going to say nothing else, but it was a group like that. There's only a few people out of that group that are still following me, and that I'm still following them. But you know what? Out of every group, we only pick a few people that are going to vibe with us. Out of every group, you're only going to find 1 or 2 or 3 people, maybe.
You can count your true friends on one hand throughout life. Mm-hmm. I think that's from an Iron Maiden song. But
I literally I confront people. Okay, so even privately, okay, so what was this all about? Why do I feel like I keep supporting you guys, and how come nobody's supporting me? I messaged somebody and said that, right? And,
okay.
This person said, well, you always bring up stuff. Well, what the hell? How do you get through stuff if you don't bring it up?
Yeah. You got to address things,
some people don't want to bring out that you see things in them, and they are afraid of what you're going to see in them. So they just, I don't want you in my stream, basically. And to this person, I said, okay, well, thank you very much for being honest with me. So I will unsubscribe from you now, and you will never see me in your chat again.
Ouch.
Don't two-face me. That's what I'm saying. This person two-faced me.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Out of all my personal faults, that's the one thing No one can accuse people on the internet either love me or hate me. And I knew that was good, or I didn't really know how. I knew the love would be there. I didn't really get like I do political hip hop and stuff like that. I was able to perceive the potentiality of the love that was going to happen, of the stuff that I was throwing out there. But the hatred, I didn't understand how other creators, content creators, and yes, Cass, I'm talking a little bit more professional because I'm speaking in front of a 4 panel here instead of just you and I. I didn't understand the level of just the hatred and backlash when you say things on the internet that people don't like and they actually attack you. Now, I'm not done with my statement. I made statement. I'm a Trump supporter. And that was very difficult in 2015, 2016. And it's even more difficult now because there's the whole thing in the arm, and that's a whole separate issue. But the point is, I haven't changed. It's just that's what I was supporting online. And people loved me and hated me. And I could understand both in the aggregate, I suppose, and put them all together and square it together in my mind. But when you come online and say something against, let's say, Dylan Mulvaney, and I did that a year before this whole massacre of a shit beer. No one cares. No one cares about Bud Light. I'm having. Oh, by the way, Cass, I'm having a gin and tonic, so I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking Bud Light. So the point is that all of a sudden people went effing crazy. I'm keeping my language clean. They went effing crazy, and I'm like, well, the reason that people went effing crazy is because parents don't want kids being taught transgender stuff in library book reading sessions with trannies at 7 a.m. on Sundays. They don't like it. They don't like it. So, and when I'm almost done. When I voiced my support for against that, you know what I got? I got nothing but support. So I'm on the winning side. That's all.
But, yeah, so basically, did you guys hear about that new beer commercial? They used the trans woman, and people are pissed right off, and they don't want, the beer company don't want, like, the people that are supporting that beer company are not wanting to support them.
We talked about this last night on the Ninth Circle on my channel, and everyone was just like, what is wrong with, Kid Rock being such a jerk, taking a machine gun to his Bud Light like it matters. Like, people need to settle down. When it comes down to it, we've known for a long time that transgenderism is a thing, and the LGBTQ, it's a real thing. We need to accept it. Everyone has accepted it. Yeah, but it's nothing new.
Exactly. We've all accepted it, but why are they still pushing it on us? Like,
well, no, I understand. I don't know that they're. I understand what you're saying. I don't know. Are they pushing it, or are they just trying to get it out in the open?
Okay, I'm going to defend women's rights and women right now.
I will relent. I'm sorry. I'm just talking.
When men are starting to become women and they get to take over all the things that women, what was made us women, and what made guys like women, then that's messed up. Like the beer commercial, guys like titties and beer, right? Like, let's just say it. Guys like titties
and beer.
I
so-
I prefer both of those things myself, but
But now
There's
that
some
they're
who
trying to
don't.
get into transgender woman, so it's not really about a woman anymore.
There's no such
They're not
thing
a
as a
real woman.
transgender woman. It's
Transgender
just
people are
someone
not
that's
a real woman.
it's just someone that's messed up.
It's taking
whether
our rights as a woman away.
I think the worst problem with it is everyone has archetypal imagery in their minds, and when it changes from what they were brought up seeing, they have a really hard time dealing with that, and they can't accept it. And I understand where you're coming from. It's almost an offense to the senses when you see something that's out of the ordinary like that. There has to be some sort of desensitization to gain acceptance and tolerance for all peoples, because I'm not necessarily a Christian, but I do follow a lot of the Christian ideals and such of righteousness and do unto others and all that, and I believe in
My thing
peace
is
and
about
love.
the woman. What is our rights as a real woman? What is our rights anymore? We don't-
You have your own free will. That's all I can say. I don't know. That's
No,
the
but,
tenets of my religion is free will.
No, but I'm not a religious. Everybody knows that I'm spiritual, but
I get that.
and
I'm not either.
spiritually we are all like alike, and emotionally we are all alike, but physically we are not, and strength-wise either. Physical strength, men have more than females, and so when it comes to sports and all that, they're putting these transgender women with regular women, and that's like asking for failure for the real women.
That's irresponsible. I mean, we have to admit that there are differences between men and women. We know that there are, right? Am I wrong?
I've been made feel like I'm supposed to be a man because everything that I cannot physically
Don't do it! Don't do it!
know about listen in life.
I'm not
like
asking that.
No, but
I'm not asking that of you, so don't worry.
No, I'm saying in general in life, I feel like all these things are expected of me. Go fix your trailer. Go cut that wood up. Go do it all by yourself. Go change the tire on a fucking trailer. You can do this. You're a woman. You're a woman. You know.
Anna, do you have a penis?
No, I do not. But I've had to do everything myself. Like even that.
That's not what I asked.
Oh, I have one.
You added some extra stuff on there. Anna, are you a woman?
Well, I have all the parts for women. But I get like what
Really?
I'm saying. I like hanging out with guys. But if I'm gonna go have a shower in a public washroom or whatever,
Anna,
I don't want to have to share it with another guy unless he's in my bed.
Do you have
still
tits?
here.
Do you have tits and a vagina?
Okay,
Anna.
keep it clean.
I'm
That's
sorry.
pretty clean,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I guess but like.
So the answer is yes.
Physically.
Okay. Stay that way.
I
like you. I like you for exactly how you are.
I see what she's saying, though. I understand, but what I think she's getting at is there's been a lot of undue or unwarranted pressure being put on both men and women to be different from their normal selves.
Yeah,
and
you're expected to be other things that you're not.
Yes, and we're trying to make that transition as a species. I believe that there's been a lot of undue pressure put on both men and women, and I don't think that people should do anything other than what they intend to do. Yeah. Will is everything. Will is everything, and love is everything. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Love is definitely everything. Anna, so you are a girl, okay? A woman.
Yeah, I'm a girl. I'm a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm attracted to you. I like you. I find you sexy. I think your mind is intact, and that's superior importance in my spectrum of male attraction on the internet. Because in bars, I haven't met you in a bar. I met you on the internet.
Yeah.
All right. So when I see teachers and stuff and this is where I'm taking my comment to the rest of the panel. When I see teachers and things telling kids it's okay that they can change their
Genitals.
gender at early, ages, and arresting parents for objecting to the government-run school systems doing this, and then I have a problem with it. I'm called the problem, and I have a problem with that. Does that make any sense?
I understand what you're saying. I don't know if you were talking to me, but I'm reading you.
He's talking to everybody.
It's an open panel question. Yeah, it's for everyone.
No, but yeah, I feel like that the wrong things are expected, and that makes people confused.
I don't believe that we should be pushing anything on children that they aren't of the age of making the decision for.
Awesome.
I
agree with you.
That's been I was saying that about religion earlier, and that's how I raised my kids. I didn't push religion on them. I was like, you'll make your own decision. I taught them right from wrong, but all the same, I taught them to be they were, one's a boy, one's a girl. I taught them the ways, and they can decide when they are old enough if they want to change that. But that's not my business. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna teach them that. I'm not gonna be like, hey,
let me be the intermediate.
I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't mean to.
You offended humanity. You didn't offend me. You offended humanity.
What he's saying is that
I did.
Kids, right? Listen, JB. What he's saying that we can't force anybody, whether it's our child or not. You don't have any children, and you can't really relate to that. So I understand how you get all like that about it, because you can't relate. You don't have any of your own children. Once you have children, you realize that we can't control our children. We can only hope for the best and pray for them that they take the right road in life. We cannot control them, and that's what West is saying. You can't control that. So why try?
I wasn't. I want you to know that I wasn't one of the parents who tries to bend their child's mind into thinking, hey, do you want to be something else? Do you feel as though you're maybe a female instead of a male, or a male instead of a female? Do you want to explore that? I'm not trying to put that type of weight on a child's mind. I don't want you to think that that was what I was getting at. I believe in the power of free will. That's all I'm saying. That's part of my belief system. But I don't.
I agree too. Even with the vaccination stuff, everybody can have a choice. I'm not against or for it.
Let's not mix issues.
Okay.
No, but I'm saying, using it as an example, we can't force nobody.
Correct. But let's not mix issues. But Cass, respectfully, may we not mix issues?
No, but I'm using it as an example.
But
this was another
thing. Please, I want to understand. I want to understand what you're telling me. I want to get on a level with you and have an understanding, my friend, my new friend.
Yeah, I want to understand too, because what we're trying to say is that we don't believe that that's the right thing, but we can't also not force anybody.
I think transgenderism and homosexuality is a population reduction mechanism designed by my 20-year research of the New World Order, Alex Jones, all of it. Yes, that's me. All of it.
Okay,
that's fair. Literally to turn people gay before they're born, so they become people that won't procreate. Period. And that's what the transgender movement is.
These people still want children. So these people still want children. Explain that one.
Okay, so you asked me for my statement. That's my statement.
Okay, so I want you to explain that. So if it's population control, why do these gay people still think that they should be able to raise children for themselves too?
I think it's wonderful that gay people want to raise children, but think about the natural human being, father, mother, father, mother, mother, father. Mother gives birth to child. Father is the father figure. Mother is the nurturer. Okay.
It's now more, women are more turned into more like a machine, because you can decide whether you want to get yourself cut open and you don't want to have it natural. You can decide that now. It's not because
Before we
that's all changing.
I'll
It's crazy.
leave the chat if you want.
No,
Before
you can
we
have your
get
thoughts
Please
on it.
don't.
before
Please
we
don't.
get before we get too deep into it, can we just address the issue that you asked me about and that I answered? How is that good for humanity moving forward? Lizards, snakes,
We're not saying it is.
insects, mice, rabbits, everyone, male, female, fuck, procreate, male, female, fuck, procreate, do better in the environment. Is it not understandable to everyone in this panel? I know I respect everyone here. Cass, Anna knows I respect her more than I call her privately. People know that I respect people here. You guys already have my respect.
And you have mine.
Okay.
Or
So how is it natural to upend simple biology, which is man, woman, procreate,
None of us are
versus
disagreeing that.
I don't
Okay.
believe that it's natural. All it was and maybe I'm giving up too much information, but my son,
no, this is an open panel, homie.
my son had made a choice a couple of years ago to date a boy, and
Oh, Jesus. I feel so sorry for you.
well, I took it on the nose, I took it on the head, and I said, you know what, son? I did what I thought Jesus would do, and I said, not that I'm a Christian or anything, but I wanted to extend love to him, because I thought that if I was to come at him in a hateful manner, that it would drive him away from me and I might never see him again. So I said,
This is where Cass and I agree. There's no place for hate in a situation like this.
yeah,
Correct?
exactly. And that's what I expressed to him. I said, son, you do what makes you happy, and I will always love you. You will always be my son. Nothing changes that. And that's how I dealt with that. But it's not like, I don't agree with trying to raise them to be, a certain way or another. If someone chooses to do something like that when they're of the legal age or whatever, that's their business. I don't mess with that. But trying to twist children's minds, not a good idea. I wanted to make that distinction right now. I don't think that that's right. And I understand there is an order to nature and science and life in this in this realm, in on the planet, in this dimension, and it is under attack. And I know what you mean: psyops, CIA, shadow government, MK Ultra. There has been an attack on all of humanity for longer than any of us have been alive. Most of our families are not as old as the power center of the current world that we never will meet or see. I agree with you.
Cass is sitting back right now. I know she's not literally doing this, but if I was Cass, if I was Anna, I would be sitting back going, I got gold right now. I got gold.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, because
Okay, cool. Then I'm in good company.
How long have we been on here now? How long have we been on?
Over 2 hours.
Oh wow. My son wants to switch around the computer with my desk, so I'm gonna have a different desk. So I'm gonna
want to continue this on the next one, or
yeah, we'll have to end this live stream. But it's been a really good conversation, and I've really enjoyed discuss
Yeah.
things without like getting angry with each other. Because like that's
Yeah.
a big one. We have to like know that it's not
Anger
personal.
Anger fucks things up.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
So,
Anger
yeah,
messes things up.
Exactly.
Can you guys? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna let everybody speak for a minute. Just let me speak for a minute. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to speak and shout out their channel. So
I just wanted to say it's a pleasure to meet you. And I think we had a productive discussion.
yes,
And
we did.
It's wonderful to see Anna again. Echo as always. Your name is Jay. I'm terrible with names. JB.
JB.
All I wanted to do was make sure I can get in contact over YouTube, subscribe and reverse subscribe everyone on this panel like a snapshot.
What is your channel? I'm on my other device and I'm going to subscribe to you right now. My name is I Am the Ice Lord. What is your channel?
I Am the Ice Lord. My name is JB Rants. JAYBEE space Rants. RANTS.
Okay.
And I would love to see your content, and I'd love to get in touch with it. So Anna can go. I don't even want to call her Anna because Anna sounds like a grandma. I like to call her Cass because she's so sexy. No, Cass is so sexy. I just look at her like I'm like, man, she's from Canada.
Well,
it's like,
it's
damn.
kind of funny how you said that because I do have my grandmother's name.
Well, yeah, that's why I said it. Maybe I'm a little bit psychic too. And you,
she is a lovely woman.
Cass is like my fun name. You're right. Cass is the name I chose to be fun. More fun.
Cass is my daughter's name.
When Cat.
Yeah, my daughter's name is Cassandra or Cassie, and I subscribed, JB.
Cassie is oh, thank you, and I'll find you back. So
rock and roll. Are you not Instagram?
Rock and roll.
No, I've never put a fingernail on Instagram.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's cool. I get it.
Yeah, you gotta wonder about Instagram at times.
Did you upload your video? JB actually did a song, and he sent it to me privately. You should upload that song.
I'm gonna check it out.
What my hip hop rant against the New World Order?
Yeah, you should.
Oh, you rapping?
Yeah, I'm
awesome.
I'm a folk guitar player and a metal musician, but I also do freestyle hip hop. And yeah, what Anna's talking about is she's promoting me. So if you want to look it up, it's on my channel, JB Rants, and I really break down in that one song because I had to.
That's a good song.
The New World Order.
That's great.
I appreciate that.
Reviews.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm also a musician and a vocalist.
Man, maybe we can start a band. Maybe we can all start a band. And Will the rocker is the drummer. My favorite rapper.
Are we gonna be coming back and do this panel again this evening or another day? Because I was having fun talking with you.
I am totally willing to come back later, especially after because I just bought a couple. I bought what they call a pre-roll. Anna knows. Cass knows what this is. I bought a pre-roll, which is basically you go to the pot shop and buy a jar. So I bought a pre-roll.
Oh, Anti Reviews. Subscribe to your channel, JB.
Thank you, everyone. And also, I bought some edibles, so I'm gonna eat them. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be. Once this live stream that we're in right now ends, I'm gonna continue on the internet because that's what I do.
Me too.
Exposing the New World Order and the homosexual agenda.
Let me make everybody big so that everybody can have their say. Let me put JB Rig right now. Hold on. Let me make you big.
Oh, come on. Don't make me big.
You're going on solo layout, bro.
So we're ending the stream so everybody has a say right now.
I don't need myself to be big. Gary Sharon was the best Van Halen singer ever.
Oh.
And,
Oh man,
The song. Look up the song Without You.
I like
YouTube it.
that song. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
I don't like Van Halen. I've never liked Van Halen. Their song Jump and Jump, stupid. With Gary Sharon, anyway, I'm just
Don't have to explain.
Cass knows, Anna knows how to put me on the spot, and I appreciate that. And I know how to handle the pressure at the end of the day. But with all that being said, I appreciate you guys, and I hope Cass comes on later
How
on.
do I change it now?
I don't know, go take a shit
Okay.
or something.
There's a certain trick. There's a certain trick to it. I don't know how you do it, but
All right,
you go to layout.
okay, you're gonna go next now, Solid, for West. Okay, West, say your piece and
I would start a live stream, but YouTube won't let me because my political views aren't approved.
Okay,
So
That's
I'm not allowed to
bullshit.
live.
That's not
I'm
right.
not allowed.
I'll just tell you real fast. My name is Wes, and I am the Ice Lord. That's my
I love
channel.
Ice Lord. Ice
Hey.
Lord is awesome.
I movie review and I unbox stuff. I'm a horror movie guy. And come check out my channel. I'm funny sometimes when the mood strikes me. And it's nice to meet you, JB. Good to see you, Anna and Echo. That's all I got to say.
Thank you.
I
Ice
enjoyed
Lord, can I
this
come on your
discussion.
show?
Hell yeah, you're invited to the next 9th Circle. That's next week, Friday at 9
So-
p.m. Central. If you want.
So, if I am to subscribe to Ice Lord, shall I just simply look up Ice Lord?
Yes, look up all lowercase. I am the Ice Lord. All one word. And
I am the Ice Lord or Ice
Yeah.
Lord?
you could do either or. I am the Ice Lord is my channel name, though.
All right, fuck you, motherfucker. I look
All
forward.
right. Yeah. Get me contact info, and I'll send you a link to my next stream. And you're more than welcome to come. I welcome you.
I ain't giving
You
you
guys are
shit
testing
other
me.
than JB rants.
Okay, now
All right.
it's Echo's turn, guys.
I
Echo!
am the Pacific Northwest geek. Echo Zero. I love bad movies. The worse, the better. And Vince Neil, we gotta get a petition out telling him his ass needs to retire because he sings worse than me.
Awesome.
Check out Echo's channel. Great guy. All right, I'll give you some more time. Wes.
Echo. Without you in my life, I slowly will die.
Don't ruin it. It's a good song. Don't ruin it.
I'll sing it. What song? You tell me what song to sing, and I'll sing it for you if I got enough time. If Cass will, Anna will allow me.
Okay,
When you
JB
start doing that, I'm gonna start playing guitar. So
Oh, this is the second time.
yeah.
What
so
song do you like, man? You like rock? You like
Play us
metal?
out. Play us out.
I'll do anything.
I'll only do if one of the guys asked me to do this, I would not. But why do it right when you can do it wrong? Why do it right when you can do it wrong? Why you gonna wake up and sing the same old song? Why do it right when you can do it wrong?
I was just doing the rhythm, man. I don't know that song, but I like it. I dig your singing. I'm a Pink Floyd
I
kind of
did
guy.
that for my wife